Welcome to Timeless Yoga. This class is an adaptive class using the chairs. And as I tell people who come the first time, if you were doing something and I'm talking through something and it hurts, that's your body saying don't do it. There's modifications, we can change things. So when we practice in yoga, we start first by just sitting comfortably. We use the chairs in Timeless Yoga, and we sit comfortably in the chairs and just let your shoulders relax toward the floor. And then if you're comfortable, close your eyes, or just that looking down at the floor in front of you. We take a moment at the beginning of our class, and again at the end of our class, to notice our breath, how it feels, where in the body you may sense your breath as it moves in, as it moves out. Whatever might draw your awareness. So as you're ready, go ahead and slowly open your eyes. We begin our class always practicing with one of our breathing exercises. Today what we're going to practice is the one where we're trying to blow at an imaginary candle. And if you'd like, I'll hold my finger up as an imaginary candle. You don't need to do that. But we're going to blow as long as you possibly can. We start by taking a deep inhale. If you're comfortable, rest your hand on your abdomen and we'll inflate or fill in. So begin to breathe in through your nose. And then blowing as long as you possibly can. Keep trying, keep trying. You'll feel those muscles tighten, forcing the air out. And that's, in this practice, you can either exhale through your nose or exhale through your mouth. So we start by moving through all the joints of the body, doing different joint movements just to open up and stimulate the fluid in our joints. So begin by, with either foot, draw circles with your big toe. We're beginning to loosen up the ankle. And then go the other direction. Just notice how it feels. And then point that foot out there and pull your toes back toward your knee. Point and pull back. One more time. Really point out there and pull it back. And then whether you have socks or shoes on, spread your toes and curl your toes. Stretch into the toes. And probably a few taps and we'll go to the other side. Really paying attention how one side might feel different from one side to the other. So drawing that big circle with your big toe, stimulating the fluid in those ankles and in your feet, and then go the other direction. And point and pull back, stretch it out there. And we'll do about 3 of those today. From there, we're going to move to the knees. To take pressure off your knees, if you scoot forward and clasp underneath your leg, it takes pressure off the knees to swing. Loosen up, stimulate the fluid in those knees. And circle a few times, and swing it out. And let's go to the other side. Yeah, notice how one side might feel just a little different than the first side. And then circle. And reverse it, and give it another swing. Okay, moving to the low back and to the hips. Sitting toward the front of your chair, take your feet as comfortable apart as you are. Go ahead and rest your forearms on your legs. You can drop your chin toward your chest. If you have no medical issues where it's okay to lower your head lower than your waist, you can take it all the way forward to where you're comfortable. And just let your body hang forward. How deep can you breathe in? How long can you breathe in? And then as you exhale, are you able to pull those abdominal muscles in toward your spine? And then slowly begin to move from one side to the other. Just kind of shift side to side. As you're ready, adding our breath here, inhale as you circle up and around. Exhale forward. Breathe in when you're coming up. And then let's change our direction, going the other way. Again, inhale up. Exhale forward. Just loosening up to a sitting position. Okay, bringing your feet about hips width apart, bring your hands to shoulders. We're going to work on the spine. So as we do this, we're going to lean toward the back of the chair, elbows come toward each other, lift up and breathe in. Inhale as you open your chest. Exhale forward, so it's a sitting cat stretch. Inhale and lift. And let's do one more of these. Exhale and breathe in. Okay, taking our focus to the shoulders, draw circles with your elbow. And again, you can start either side because we do both sides. And then go the other direction. Let's move to the other side. Just really tune into how does that shoulder feel. And then switch your direction. Moving to elbows. It was just a quick back and forth, maybe around a few times. And then we're on to wrists, loosening up the wrists. And go the other direction. And then stretch into the webs of your fingers and curl, stretch and curl. Turning your fingers toward the ceiling. We'll work a little bit more on hands. Closing into fists, exhale. Exhale as you're turning your fists under, stretching the back of your hands. Breathe in. Exhale as you're turning under. And one more time. Breathe in. Exhale. And as many of you who come to class know, from time to time we put in our favorite ones. Different people in class have favorites. So spread your fingers, bring them together, and exhale and try to keep the fingers touching all the way to the base, but just opening at the palms. Exhale, palms opening out and the fingers touching. And stretch it out. And then another good one for the hands is lift up your thumb, let it drop, your pointer finger, ring finger, and then going through each one of the fingers. Just nice little gentle stretch and release. Okay, we move into the neck area. So sitting comfortably again in the chair, might need to sit back into the chair. Let your chin drop to your chest. Move into a breathing pattern that works for you. Inhale as deep as you're able to breathe in. Exhale as long as you can. Remembering the exhalation side of your breath allows those muscles to relax. So we keep our focus on the breath, breathing as deep in and out as we can, and then slowly roll your head to either side. Shoulders are relaxed, and that ear is drifting toward your shoulder. Continuing focus and intentional breathing. Inhale, exhale as long as you can. You can move your head in different ways. So in your practice, you can turn your chin toward your shoulder, toward the ceiling. Find that place where you may need to be a little bit longer. And then slowly, when you're ready, bring your chin to your chest and roll over to the other side. And as that ear gently releases toward the shoulder, breathe in, exhale either through your nose or through your mouth that you're blowing at that imaginary candle. You might be able to exhale deeper or longer. And again, you can move slightly back or front, but we never take our head straight back. So slowly bring your chin to your chest. As you inhale, you'll lift your head to look across the room. Exhale and slowly turn to the right. Breathe in as you come back. How smooth is that movement as you turn your head from one side to the other? Exhaling on the twist or the turn. And then as you bring your eyes back to center, we're going to stand up at this point. We use the chairs, and as you're ready to slowly exhale and stand up and come around, you'll need to turn your chair around, or you may just go around to the other side of the chair, whatever is going to work for you today. So bringing your hands to your heart, we'll wait for each person to be ready. Inhale and exhale. Moving through what we call sun salutations. In integral yoga, this is the warm-up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward. Hands come to the chair, step your right foot back. For those who might not need the chair, you can take your hands to the floor. So we inhale in the lunge. We step to what we call down dog, which is an inverted V position. You can bend your knees, keep breathing. This is one where we are here for maybe 2 to 3, 4 breaths. You can do up dog. You can press back to down dog. And then step your right foot forward into the lunge on the other side as you inhale. Step your back foot forward as you fold forward. Inhale, drawing the arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Again, breathe in. Exhale, forward. We'll go a little bit faster. Step your right foot back. Inhale. Step to down dog. And for 3 to possibly 5 breaths, you can move, you can hold that inverted V position. And then as you're ready, step your right foot forward. Inhale. Step your back foot forward as you exhale. Fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. We'll step back left foot on these next 2. Inhale up, we typically do 4. Exhale forward, step the left foot back. Press that back heel to the floor, breathe in. Step the right foot back. And again in down dog, this is your practice. What feels good? You can step, you can do up dog, you can just simply hold the position. As you're ready, step the left foot forward. Press into that back heel, breathe in. Step the back foot forward, exhale, fold it forward, inhale, draw up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, this is our last one. Step the left foot back. Inhale in the lunge. Step your right foot back to down dog. What feels good at this point? Is there something you haven't tried that you'd like to try today? It's sway. Explore in your body. As you're ready, step your left foot forward. Inhale. Step your back foot forward as you exhale, folding forward. Inhale, drawing up. Then exhale, hands to the heart. Good, we should be warmed up now. Okay, we'll turn our chair around again, or you can just switch sides and go to the other side. Come to the right side of the chair. So with chair yoga, it's here for those who need to use the chair. If you don't need it, then don't give that up. Okay, stepping the leg closest to the chair forward. Step your other foot back, and from here we're going into what we call our standing asanas. They're for strength, for flexibility. So warrior 1, we've added another way of doing this, bringing your elbows close to your body. And I'll start by just, you can look straight ahead, find a spot to look at that helps you with your balance. Exhale, hands to the shoulders. Inhale, draw the elbows back. For those who can add a little balance to this, exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, bring the elbows back. Exhale, forward. Breathe in, elbows out. This is our last one, and inhale. Okay, let's go to the other side of the chair. Just kind of shake yourself loose as you're moving to the other side. Step your inside foot forward, step back with the other foot. As you bend your front knee, if it'll bend it to the point where you're able to bend. Press into your back heel. Bring your elbows close to your body. Inhale as you draw the elbows back. Exhale, again, you can just bring your hands to your shoulders. Inhale, bring the elbows back. If it works for you, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you fold. Last one. Okay, shake it out, and we'll come behind the chair. So with the use of the chair, and if you don't need the chair, again, just step back a little further. But with the use of the chair, step one, turning sideways, step one foot under the chair, step the other foot back. Your feet are perpendicular, lined up about heel to heel. As you bend your front knee, you can rest your forearm on the chair. If you don't need the chair, you can rest it on your leg. So if there's no shoulder issue, there is, you rest your hand on your hip. There's no shoulder issue, you take the arm alongside the head until the palm faces the floor. And we turn to look toward the upper arm, want to keep that length in the back of your neck, so it may mean tucking it, dropping your chin slightly. And then we hold this one and breathe for 5 nice, deep cycles of breath. Inhale and exhale. Breathe at the pace that works for you. When you've reached about 5 cycles of breath, inhale and draw yourself up. And again, give yourself a shake as you go to the other side. So step your other foot under the chair. Step back, heel to heel, feet perpendicular. Bend the front knee if it'll bend. Rest your forearm on the chair. Okay, again, take your arm to your leg if that works. So bringing the upper arm over the head or hand on the hip. How deep can you breathe with that nice extension all the way out through the fingers? Keep breathing. Exhale. Feel those abdominal muscles tighten just a little maybe. And when you're ready to release, and you can always come out sooner. If 5 cycles of breath is too long, come out sooner. So bring yourself up and just shake a little bit. And come right up behind the chair. So today we're going to do 3 standing poses, building strength, flexibility. Step back with either foot. Press the ball of that foot into the floor, and you feel those muscles engage. Now, for those who want to keep both feet on the floor, this is the way to do it. If you're comfortable taking your foot off the floor, keep pushing through that foot, but take it off the floor. If you're comfortable to take the opposite arm off the chair, and move into your breathing pattern. How deep can you inhale? How long can you exhale? Exhale through your nose or blow at that imaginary candle. And always feel welcome to come out sooner. Okay, shake it out and we'll go to the other side. Step back with the other foot, press into the floor. And again, you can keep the foot on the floor, that's where it should be, or lift the leg. If it works to take your opposite arm off the chair. Your breath is your key during your practice. If you can breathe deep and breathe comfortably, that's the practice. If it's hard to breathe as you're holding these positions, maybe ease slightly out of them. Okay, and release, shake it out. So now we're moving into our balances. So come to the right side of the chair. And every balance has different ways of doing it so that we all can practice the balance. So your inside leg is going to be your standing leg. We're going to start out with what we call the step stool balance. So in order to help your balance, you pick a spot and just stare or gaze at that spot. For those who are real steady in their balance, find your spot further in the distance. So it can be a 2-foot balance, or if you want to bring your foot up to a higher step or a higher step, the chair is here to hold. How gently can you hold it? Maybe 1 or 2 fingers, or can you let go of the chair? Are you breathing as you're balancing? So keep breathing. And when you're ready, take the chair, and we're going to try the same thing on the other side of the chair. So as you come over to the other side, pick your focal point, that spot that you're going to look at. It's your choice whether it's 2-foot balance when you hold the chair, or if you're comfortable to let go of the chair. So you can make that step whatever height you'd like. Are you breathing? You need to release. Take the chair and release. Okay, today we're going to do one more balance. So coming back to the first side, we're going to do tree balance, which is a traditional yoga balance. So the standing leg is our inside leg. We start first with kickstand. You just place your heel right into the inside of the standing leg. So you've got a 2-foot balance. For some of you, that may be what it is today. So if you're comfortable to take your foot off the floor, you can press it to the inside of the leg. There's different options. You can take your ankle to the front of the leg. The only place we don't take our foot is right onto the knee. The chair is here if that's what needs to be. Hang on to the chair. But how gently can you hold the chair? And again, are you breathing? As you're ready, we'll take the chair and move over to the other side and do first kickstand and then take it to tree balance if that's right for your body. So. And the chair is always here to hold on to. So pick your focal point. Take the balance to where it's going to work today. Balance is a practice. Some days it's happening and some days it's a little windier. So moving into tree balance. Breathe in, breathe out. You can take your branches any way you like. And again, if the chair is needed, use the chair. Okay, shake it out. We're ready to sit down and continue from the chair. So as you sit down, exhale or just let your breath gush out. So coming onto the chair, we're going to scoot toward the front, lean back. We're going to work first on a strength movement here. So extend either leg, pulling the toes toward your knee. We're going to inhale and take the leg up and then point the toes and lower. If it works to exhale up, do it that way. Take it up, toes are flexed, point and lower. Breathe in and breathe out so that you're coordinating your breath with the movement of your leg. Okay, as that foot comes back to the floor, slide that foot under your knee and we'll move to the other side. Extending that leg, pull the toes toward your knee and lift, point and lower. Breathe one way and then breathe the other. So many of us find it works to inhale up. You're kind of gathering your strength as you bring it up. Exhale and release. Let's try for 2 more. Slowly come back up and we're kind of about in the middle of the chair. Extend your right arm and bring it across your body. And we'll get a hold of that right elbow, the left hand holding the right elbow, and we're going to be drawing the arm across the body. We've incorporated into our classes a form of yoga where we stretch, release, and then hold. So we're going to exhale, draw that arm across, look over the right shoulder, and relax to breathe in. Exhale and release. Exhale and release. And then we're going to hold that stretch. And how deep can you inhale and exhale 3 times? Breathe in. You might feel your inhalation drawing taller. As you exhale, are you contracting those abdominal muscles? Okay, nice stretch there. Let's move to the other side. Left arm comes across. We'll get a hold of the left elbow. Exhale and look over that left shoulder and release. Exhale, turn to your left and release. Exhale, release, and this time we're going to hold that stretch. So breathe in as deep as you can inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. And relax and shake it out. Okay, we're moving into a hip stretch. So if for any reason you should not be, if you've had hip surgery recently, otherwise you can start ankle to ankle. If your body will allow you to bring your ankle up to your leg, do that. So it can be done either way. Cupping your hands And again, we're using that therapeutic style of yoga. We're going to exhale, press, and release. Exhale, press, release. So you're holding the pressure as long as you're exhaling. And now we're going to hold for 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And picking up any part of your leg, whatever part works for you, and then we rock the baby. Okay, let's move to the other side. And many of these things we do will really help us to realize how one side is different than the other. So it can be ankle to ankle, or you can bring it up. Exhale and press and release. Exhale, press and release. Press, release, and then we'll hold. Breathe in, breathe out. And then picking up any part of your leg, rock the baby. Okay, our last movement today, our last asana from the chair is a sitting spinal twist. And then we'll be going into relaxation. So turn sideways to either side of your chair. Your knees can be parallel, or you can sit at the edge of the chair and drop a knee. So placing your hands on the chair. If you should not be doing a spinal twist, if you've been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, then just turn your head. Otherwise, we're going to turn our whole upper body. So breathe in tall. Exhale, turn to look behind the chair. Come back to your starting position. Inhale, feel that lift. Exhale, turn. One more time, in and out. Come back, breathe in. Exhale, turn. And then we're going to hold the twist on this next turn. So breathe in, exhale, turn, and continue with your deep breathing. Spinal twists stimulate the flow along the spine, and it also helps massage your internal organs. Okay, let's turn to the other side. So, knees are parallel or drop your knee. Inhale and grow tall. Exhale, turn. Come back, let's repeat that 2 more times. Breathe in, exhale. Come back, inhale, exhale, turn. And this time as you turn, we're holding for 3 cycles of breath. So breathe in, exhale and turn. Nice deep breathing. And then slowly unwind. So we end our class sitting quietly for a few moments. Sometimes we'll get down on the floor, but today we'll stay in the chair. So as you're sitting, relax your shoulders. Either gaze again at the floor or close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale, draw your shoulders up toward your ears. Exhale and let the breath gush out of your mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Breathe in, let go. Last one. Breathe in, let go. And then take a moment to notice that your body is comfortable where you are sitting. And just allow the breath to move into its own without intentionally breathing in or intentionally breathing out. Allow your feet to settle onto the floor. The legs becoming heavy. The front of the body relaxed, opening with each breath that moves in and out. The front of the body lowers onto the back body. The arms have become heavy. And the muscles of the face are resting on the framework of the face. And then slowly bringing your hands to your heart.